Hello, what's going on, everybody? Just another day here at the house. It's been a while since my last video's come out. I'm on my way right now. I'm actually gonna walk. I gotta go over here to a piece of property. We've got some goats locked up in a pen, so I gotta go let them out. As you can see, it ain't a very pretty day out today. It's cloudy, overcast. It's supposed to rain today. It's actually sprinkling rain right now. So that's always fun. Have to sit up in the house when it rains, because it rains. But there's really nothing you can do about it. You can't predict the weather. You can't change the weather. So, but yeah, for my last video, I was talking about all the stuff going on. Next week is our trip to Pigeon Forge, which I'll be taking my camera and you guys along with us. So, that'll make for some good video, some good footage. I'm gonna check to see what the weather's like, so that I can know whether or not to sorry if I kind of sound out of breath. It's kind of hard to walk and talk at the same time. But I'm gonna check the weather for the day we leave. And probably what I'll do is excuse me. I'm going up around Clayton, and probably what we'll do is we'll stop off and get some breakfast. And so what I'm thinking about doing is, there's one of our goats. Hey, bah, yeah, silly goat. But back to what I was saying. When I leave my house, I'll probably going up around Clayton. So what I'm thinking about doing, if the weather's good, is going to be once, because we'll stop in Clayton for breakfast, and then when I leave there, probably what I'll do is I'll mount my camera up to the upper part of the windshield of my car. In video, you'd be surprised at some of the, sorry, I'm jumping off topic. You can see where we live, it ain't nothing but woods. But anyway, but yeah, like I said, when I leave there, I'll probably mount my camera to the upper part of the windshield on my car, and that will allow me to video on the go. And I haven't decided yet whether or not, well, I'm not going to leave it up to a decision. The best option I'll have will be to put my, oh sorry, that's the radio. We put a radio over here for the goats. Anyway, what will probably be the best thing to do will be to put my my regular backing back on my camera. That way you can cut out all the excess noise and all the wind and everything, because I don't think any of y'all are going to want to hear 3 hours of wind blowing. So yeah. Let me just get this gate open. I'll tell you what, I'm going to set you guys down for a second so I can do this. There, now you two ain't nothing but trouble. All y'all are trouble. No. Make sure they don't mess with my camera. And they're not really camera friendly. But I'm gonna leave the gate open. That's where we keep them at night. And they seem to like it over here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put my regular backing on my camera. Because like I said, I don't think anybody is gonna want to hear constant wind blowing as I'm driving for 3 hours. But it'll cut out all that excess noise. But like I said, the video will still be good. You know, it'll show going up into the mountains, going across the mountain, going across Highlands, which then it'll show going up through Cherokee, which I personally enjoy driving through Cherokee. It is just the scenery is just beautiful up there. So and then I'll do some video while I'm there. And oh yes, and on the 14th, I'm still planning that trip to which is gonna be back to Pigeon Forge again, to see the car show. So I won't be getting a whole lot of home time. I'll only have 6 days at home. And then I'm hopefully going to turn around and go right back to Pigeon Forge again. That is only going to be a day trip. Can't afford to stay overnight. Mainly because if you want to stay in Pigeon Forge, especially during a car show, you have to book you a hotel about 3 or 4 months in advance. In which I didn't intend to do that. Don't intend to do that because, like I said, I'm not going up there to spend the night. What I'm thinking about doing is getting up early that morning and heading out, say about 8 or 9, somewhere around in there. If I leave around 8, I can get there, depending on traffic, I can get there around 10. And then that leaves me from 10 till on up into the day to look at all the trucks and cars and everything, and then come back that night. And of course I know the way, I know the road going over the mountain, so it wouldn't be that bad of a drive. Just over that particular mountain up around Cherokee and all, not real fond of at night, but I would do it. So but yeah, I just realized that my last video to come out was, so when was my last video? I think my last video to come out was when my parents came back, or when my family came back from came back up from South Georgia. I think that was my last video up till now. I'm gonna work on getting more of them out. I mean, it's really becoming frustrating for me to end up waiting this long between videos. So, and I can't, well, it's not that I can't, I just don't want to wait that long. But yeah, so there's not a whole lot going on around here today. It's, like I said, cloudy and overcast. It's kind of nasty and gloomy out today. But I'm really excited about that trip to Pigeon Forge around the car show. I'm really looking forward to it. My grandmother wanted to tag along, but I really would like to try to go by myself. I mean, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have any of that stuff, so it's just me. I mean, I don't really see anything wrong with me just going up there by myself, looking around for a few hours, and then driving back. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. But we'll see. I mean, she knows about the trip. I already asked her if she'd have any problem with me going. She said she didn't, but she thought she was going to invite herself along. I mean, like I said, this would be the first time I'd get to go somewhere by myself, and I would really like to take advantage of it, which is why I'm not even saying anything to my granddad about going. Because really all I'm after is just going up and taking pictures. Of course, I would take you guys along with me. I would be taking my GoPro up there, taking pictures, doing a couple of videos of the trucks, specifically looking for the ones that are for sale. Those are the ones I'm after. At this point, I've actually kind of broadened my what I'm looking for. I've been kind of sticking with just Fords, but I'm starting to look into Chevys. I've seen some of the Chevys, and I think there was one in particular I really liked. It was a '85 Chevrolet K10. Now, you're talking about a nice bodied truck. That's the kind of truck. If I could find one of those of a good condition, good looking body, and everything in good shape, good running order, that's the kind of truck I'd be after. And I mean, I'm not going to be going all the way away from Fords. It would be either between a Chevy or a Ford. One of the two, whichever one I can find that looks best. I do, however, especially on a truck, I do have some requirements. It's got to look good. It's got to have at least a decent lift on it. Me, like I said, I'm a country boy. I'm a redneck. I like to go out and play in the mud every once in a while. So that's what I'm looking for. A truck that I can use that can, get me from place to place. And also something that I can run down a dirt road and play with. I mean, that's just me. But, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Anyway, in case y'all can see, still wearing these stinking braces. I'm sure y'all have noticed them in probably all my other videos, or all my other vidges, is these ridiculous braces. But I had to have them, and as long as I wanted to get my teeth straightened out, I had to have them. So I had to wear a what's called a crisscross band. I wore it for 6 weeks. Luckily, I was able to get it taken out. Thankfully, I didn't have to wear it, but 6 weeks. I didn't have to go 12. So I had a visit there a couple days ago. He was able to take it out, so I didn't have to wear it anymore. He put a larger wire in my mouth. Got me some new bands put on. They don't really have a good selection on those, but anyway. So hopefully it'll be another 6 weeks. And it was actually this past Tuesday when I went. Um, but yeah. But hopefully I won't have to wear these things too much longer. I'm hoping I don't. Because my teeth and my mouth is extremely sore right now. Talking and doing stuff like that is fine, but when it comes to eating food, it's it's a challenge. It's a challenge, especially last night. We had some burgers and sausage dogs, and it was a challenge just to eat a burger. It really was. But like I said, I know my views on my videos are low. That's understandable. But as I keep saying, as the year progresses on, the videos are going to get, more interesting. Different stuff gonna happen. This summer, gonna be going to the lake. There's a place, I think about 10 miles from here, 10, 12 miles from here. It's called Cat Creek. We'll be going up in there. We may do some videos of, I can think about it, we may do a couple videos of going trout fishing. Which I love trout fishing. I've done it once before and it was really fun. But like I said, we'll just have to wait and see how things go on that. Um, but I'm gonna get out of here. See what I can go get into. It looks like it's starting to get a little darker out. So, but yeah, you crazy mother truckers out there, y'all stay safe out there. Have a fun time, and don't forget to live to thrill.